both sides to vote. That's my guess. Or in the middle, I guess, because you got your...
In the fourth?
Yeah.
Well, there's so many Republicans registered, so many Democrats. I mean, those are numbers that are given. The middle of the road is those independents. A lot of the independents were Republicans. They got frustrated, like a lot of, I mean, like I did. Everybody did. I think you're going to see a large percentage of those people move back over to the right. Most are already. They thought that this funny word called change, well, it kind of bit us all. And so those people are really more attuned. They're back into the system. And so those are the people that I see being attracted by, because I'm different. I talk to them every day. As you get out of Sedgwick County and you start moving into the rural districts, it really gets real obvious. Because those people they're really adamant now on what happened to them. And they're really disappointed, so they have a lot of interest really early in the campaign. It's really kind of amazing because most people, I mean, honestly, you know, April, May, then they start thinking, well, you know, it's election time. So you're seeing a lot of people that come out really early, which is kind of surprising.
My brother's a Green Beret. His wife's currently deployed in Afghanistan for another year. What's your stance on the military? I mean, how do you feel about the threats of pulling out of theater at this time?
Well, the first thing we have to do, which our present administration has total lack of leadership. Total lack of leadership. When you have men and women in uniform, Afghanistan, Mexican border, I really don't care. I do care. But you know what I'm saying?
Right, I know what you're saying.
That's ridiculous. First thing you do is you support them. If the people on the ground and the people that have been trained and the people that have been involved in the military for 20 and 30 and 40 years say they need more troops, who in the heck is Obama to say, let's think about it for another 60 days, 90 days? That is, as an American, that's insulting to me. I mean, I don't know, it's incomprehensible. I can't believe, disappointed more people, the larger groups aren't yelling and screaming about that.
Well, because he was a senator during all that time too, right?
He was a senator for 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
And before that, he knocked doors.
Yeah, so...
I mean, that's the truth.
Yeah.
He knocked doors, he became a senator for a year and a half, now he's president of the United States. I mean, that works for me. You know, gee, I might be president too. I've been out for a couple of weeks. It's really disappointing what's happening. Go ahead.
So, besides supporting our military, I mean, you know, I guess my stance is, I mean, are we still the supporter of the free world, and as we started back in World War II and have gone and, you know, been the world police, is that your...
But see, the answer to that is we have not been.
Right.
We have not, through administrations, the last time this country, in my opinion, I'll probably get in trouble for saying it. My campaign manager standing there, he didn't go like it. But it's the truth. That's what I feel. We became gutless after World War II. I think everybody could agree the Korean War was a semi-fiasco. Vietnam was a complete disaster because we didn't have a desire to win. The administration had no desire to win, which transferred down to the people, and it became a who cares attitude, not to speak of the rights, etc., etc. So, as the way I see it, as we transfer down through where we are now, Russia was there for 10 years. Russia was in Afghanistan for 10 years and pulled out. Went home. And it was a challenge that they were not willing and capable of conquering. We find ourselves in that same position today. So we need to take and put the troops on the ground and follow the leadership, military leadership that has the experience and knowledge on how to take and handle the situation in better form. But right now, we have a person in charge that's not willing to do that. All he does is come up with excuse after excuse. So, I mean, I don't have control over that. If I did, believe me, it'd be a completely different scenario for me. I would have had people over there a year ago, too. I mean, how do you send 10, 15, 20,000 people into a country and expect, that's ludicrous. It's not going to work. Well, it doesn't work. It has to work.